Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome to another Cosmic Trial video for Marvel Heroes Omega for the PlayStation 4. So I've recently hit level 60 with Hulk and also have the Planet Hulk costume to show off in this video as well, which makes him even more awesome than he already is. So what we'll do anyway is we'll show off the skills and talents I've used to pass the trial. We'll then show off the actual trial gameplay and then we'll bring up the gear. Now the reason we bring up the gear is he's a fresh level 60, he only has super heroic gear, he doesn't have a legendary or any special artifacts or anything like that, so hopefully this guide can help new players to pass the trial if they've recently just hit 60 on their hero of choice. But let's look at the skills and talents first. The first skill we look at here then is one we can actually use as a main spender. Now it has a melee tag, but it essentially works range, so it can be good to use far away from the enemy if your health's a bit low and you don't want to engage them full on. So this is called Tremor Fist. Now when you're very angry, it gains a large area effect on it as well, so it can be good for whittling down groups of enemies. The next skill we have is Avalanche Leap, and this one will leave a tremor, so it works as a dot. It has the initial damage packet and it makes the enemy vulnerable, and this is great for moving around. Now generally you want to use this skill and then you follow it up with what's potentially the most important skill in this setup, and it's Hulk Smash. So this one does a huge amount of damage. Through talents it automatically brutes and it actually restores their anger as well, and that'll be very important once we actually look at the talents as well. But next skill we have is Deafening Roar. Now this one will weaken the enemy, but I do by and large take it for the actual Terrify on it. It's a 3-second Terrify, and when it terrifies the enemy for that period of time you can then fully charge Hulk Smash. It also restores a lot of your anger, which again when we look at the talents we'll see why that's so important. Now for the next few skills there's a few options. They aren't as important and I was still able to clear the trial with a lot of time left, so the one I used is Knuckle Dusters. It's not a bad skill, it's got quite a long cooldown, but it can give us a nice little bit of burst damage. If you feel that potentially you need a bit more damage in the trial and you're not taking them down quick enough, it's a bit riskier, but what you can use is Pummel. You get a lot of damage with this because of the critical hits and the final hit, which is a brutal strike, but just bear in mind that you want to make sure you're in a nice healthy state before using it, because you will be rooted for a second or two. We then have our signature, Ultimate Destruction, so this is great and you want to use it when all the enemies are grouped together. We also gain 2 charges through the talent setup we're using. And then finally we have Meteor Strike, which is another huge hard hitting skill, so make sure you use this when all the enemies are grouped together. But if we look at the talents, this is probably the most important part of the video and where everything all comes together, so let's check them out. The first talent we have then is an absolute fantastic one, and it makes Hulk incredibly tanky. It's Nothing Stop Hulk. So with this your anger rating increases your defense rating multiplier, which is nice enough, but when your health has been depleted, and this is the important part, your remaining anger will absorb fatal damage. And you'll notice during a lot of the actual trial my health looks really low, but it's because the anger is actually keeping me alive, which is pretty great. Now next up we have Hulk Always Angry. So anger generation rate goes up by 50%, the decay rate comes down by 75%, and we use that to tie in with the first talent because we always want to have as much anger as we can because it's essentially extra health. We then have Hulk Really Loud, so this one gives our signature Ultimate Destruction 2 charges, and actually when you hit an enemy when you use it, the cooldown of it is reduced by 1 second for every enemy you hit, so try and make sure they're all grouped together. We then have Out of My Way, which gives us a great amount of mobility and allows us to bounce around a lot, because we can use Avalanche Leap, then Demolishing Charge, which is our dash, to restore it. So we just use them in tandem and keep bouncing about the screen. Now when we stop bouncing, which will be every 4 seconds, that will be to use Hulk Smash, because this makes you very angry, which ties in with talent 1 and 2, which gives you extra health essentially, and on top of that it always deals a brutal strike, so you'll see it do a huge amount of damage over a massive area, and it makes me very intrigued to potentially try a Hulk build using Ultimate Nullifier. I reckon he could hit for a lot and it would be a whole lot of fun. But what we'll do now, we'll run through the Cosmic Trial. Once that's complete we'll show off the gear we've used as well.
Not a chance. Hawk just getting started. The Mandarin is invincible. There, you're done. Feel the Mandarin's wrath. Actually hurting here. I am all-powerful. So many ways to hurt you. This cannot be. Maybe you could take Ben Grimm, but Hulk's strongest one there is! Can I smash you again? You have already lost.
Red Skull will prevail.
Hydra is eternal. The Red Skull is forever! No.
There we go, that really was a whole lot of fun, and Hulk lives up to the strongest one there is. Tag the other brutes off the big smash he was doing was just incredible. Now gear wise, as mentioned already, no legendary, simply super heroic gear. Artifacts are all basic enough from the story as well, and we just have a heroic ring, I'll add that as well there, but easy enough. That's another one passed. So next up we'll have Gambit, keep an eye out for that. Thanks for tuning in for this particular video anyway, and I'll see you all again soon.